Hello everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. This is our Beast Tamer Bard build, episode 146. Oh my, actually, I want to check that. I want to see, so one of the other longest games that I have played was when I 100%ed, Pillars of Eternity 2, right? And that 100% run was 141 episodes. 100%ing that game took me less time than it is taking me to beat Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous once. Much less 100. I heard a statistic from someone the other day that to like 100% Wrath of the Righteous was like 600 hours, and I was just like, fuck. Oh my goodness. Anyways, how's it going, everybody? I was just spending some time looking through our quest log and what we have access to, what we still have left to do. We are here. We are in the core of the riddle. There's nothing that tells me that this is directly related to any particular thing. I assume that it is related to more than nothing, right? The nameless ruins and the riddles, right? I'm assuming that that is the case. So, yeah. I kind of want to just like... I kind of think I just want to take a screenshot of this place. Because I don't think I have the knowledge or wherewithal to actually accomplish what is going on here. I mulled over it for the last few minutes, and I don't know that I have a good concept or process for what is happening here. I tried to think about it in the concept of like, okay, what about, you know, stacking numbers, right? Like it's 5 across here that we can actually put in. It's 5 across here that we can actually put in. 1, 2, 3, 4 though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it starts to break down over here, and then this is like 7. So not really sure where to go from that. My hope is that other things that we explore, for instance, we have a whole different set, right? We have these green slabs. So maybe there's another place where we could do more of this and come to a better understanding of what we're trying to accomplish, right? And we'll see how that goes. So, that is the current concept. I do not know if that will come to fruition. I'm going to try to do absolutely everything that we can
Beautiful.
without looking things up first, right? But, I mean, if push comes to shove, we'll do what we gotta do. Okay, so we're in the core of the riddle. So to kind of like... think about that. Other locations... Is the Nameless Ruins itself. I wonder if we could... Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we're going to worry about it just yet. I think we're just going to go exploring or other stuff, basically. Let's flip over here. Okay, we have a thing to do at the place. Ah! Outpost to Bastion expansion. By upgrading an outpost to a Bastion, the commander will expand its territory for new buildings. One fort of the outpost level with at least 3 out of the 4 construction slots filled can be upgraded to a Bastion level. Fantastic. Fate of the Wicked Dope. Concept just as... Underground Avengers, a group of mongrels that has arrived in Dresden, is itching for a fight. Lan worries that the belligerent recruits might ignore their orders in battle, lose their heads, and then lose their lives. Okay, we do not have... Okay, so we do not have Path of Angel or Path of Demon, so we cannot go these routes. Position them in the front ranks, mongrel fighters. Rein them in and position them in the rear, mongrel sharpshooters. I think we want mongrel sharpshooters. Mongrel sharpshooters, I believe, are a unit that we already have. Let's back out and check that real quick. I believe we have like a stack of them. Right here. Mongrel sharpshooters. So yeah, we can up that to 60. That would be nice. Actually, that'd be quite good. So let's go ahead and do that. Wanting from us? Oh. Let's go ahead and do the logistics reform, and then we'll do the hunt down not hunt down children. We'll do the let's hit up this one. No, that one does not. What the fuck? Okay, so there's just a button there now. I would rather things be on the front line. I'm gonna try to build something here and then upgrade it. So we have a citadel, I think. Right now, why does it still say that there's something? Oh, because of the military tribunal. More and more I look at that, the more and more I'm like, I don't really care. Fine. Kind of just irks me that it's there, truth be told. But I've stuck to it this long, I'm sticking to it forever. Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. That's really annoying. If you cannot tell, I have like a little compulsory thing where I don't like it when something I don't like it when there's a notification that I can't get rid of. Fucks with my brain. Pleasant way. WotR. I see what the notification is it's trying to get me to just do the upgrade. You know what? Actually, this one is out on the front line, so let's just do it here. Fine with that. Never mind. You can't do it from that location. You have to go into the main management scenario. Map. Over here. Upgrade. And enter. Let's see what fresh hell have we created for ourselves. Oh, so we added 5 slots. Cool. Apothecary. That'd probably be pretty cool. That'd also be very cool. We're just gonna sit on that for now. How's it going, my man? 21 months! Woo! That's a hell of a streak. Hey! How are you doing this evening? The last one? That's not the new animation. No, that's not the new animation. The new animation's only for follows. The I want to make a different animation for the subs. I suppose I could just set it up for both follows and subs for right now. That would make sense, honestly. Like, truth be told, that's probably the logical thing to do because it's probably going to take me... Oh, we know how I work. It's probably going to take me a while to get to a new sub thing. So, I will try to remember to do that. Alright, let's see. Can I take this tenor? Okay, we got light cavalry. It's these archers. These archers are the fucking issue. 1000%. Oh, that is not enough. That's just not enough. Just not enough. They're gonna fire and just destroy us. Yeah. There's just no way. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, yeah, we're not gonna slam our heads against that. There's, that's not happening. We are going to need to be stronger for that particular, instance. So... Huh. So if instead we go here... Now, we're just gonna explore with them instead, if that's the case. Alright. Alright. Let us head on over this way. Saving is impossible. Let's fight. I'm interested in what's up. Let's see what we get. Fight it out. Oh shit. There's a game that I'm looking at on Steam. Oh shit, it's on. There's a game I'm looking at that looks like a cross between like Fire Emblem and, honestly, it looks kind of like Landgrosser, but it looks like a cross between like Fire Emblem and Ogre Battle, in that you move around the map like a Fire Emblem game, but what you move around the map are your units, and your units act in combat like an Ogre Battle game. So you have the control of moving your people around, and then you get them, you attack an adjacent thing just like you would in Fire Emblem, but it goes into Ogre Battle combat instead, which I'm like, oh shit, that's really interesting. Plus 11 will, plus 10 will, plus 21 will. So this Gibraleth is potentially our best target here. We're going to... Just gonna do our... roll for you money. And he dies! Oh, that will never not be satisfying. My god. Wow. We have a plus 41 to overcoming spell resistance. Whew. He would have had to roll a 16 or a 17. So pretty high rolls on both. That's pretty interesting.
I will resist.
Oh yeah? We're gonna drop some Smilodons here. All right, well that was a fun little combat encounter. It's enjoyable when everything works as you want it to work. My god, that was a slap. That was a slap. Like, no touch. What the f... Okay, what do we got going on? Another ancient ghost? A familiar ghostly figure rises to greet you. We meet again. I will ask you a question. Ask me a question and I will answer. The second question is more complex, and therefore the answer will be more difficult. I will share a memory with you, and you must tell me what you see. For a moment, the world around you ceases to exist. Instead, you find yourself surrounded by a thin, delicate mist. A green light ripples through the mist, illuminating the silhouettes of people, buildings, hills, ocean waves, animals, and trees. You see them briefly as they take shape, but they vanish almost as quickly as they appear. But there is something else with you in the mist. Something that doesn't appear. Menacing, elongated shadows rush towards you from all sides, and then the vision fades, images flickering out of existence. The answer is simple. The vision showed you the ethereal plane. You saw astrodemons hunting down souls that were trying to reach Pharasma's court. I'm glad I just have a crazy knowledge arcana check. And it's just, oh, holy shit. Like, that's actually not a simple DC. But, I mean, we have a skill matching the DC, so I guess it is simple. I saw astrodemons stealing souls in the ethereal plane. All it takes is a little knowledge to begin your journey. Round 2, right? By answering this question correctly, you have taken the next step towards acquiring great knowledge. The legacy of the ancients is now open to you. Solve its riddle and you can continue forward. The secrets of creation will be revealed to the one most worthy. Do not give up your search. Okay, back to this again. After you give your answer, you hear a strange noise like the ringing of a bell. The sound reverberates through the air. My time is almost at an end. Quick! Ask me a question before the spell takes effect. Received a greater reach meta magic rod. The ghost is just giving me shit. Who are you? Who are you? It does not matter. I have been dead for so long, there is no one, not even the oldest elves or greatest mages on Golarion, who would remember me. And I doubt that I appear in any of their chronicles. I was once called the Thief of Secrets, and on one occasion I stole too much. I paid for it with my life and with my afterlife. The one who stole secrets is now a servant of secrets, a purveyor of information for people like you. The ghost barely manages to finish his sentence. A sudden burst of magical energy surges through his body, and he disappears with a scream. Fuck. I'm really interested in this freaking person. Ay, ay, ay.
Here we go.
Okay, so... here we go. Why is there a half body here? Killing people, my ghost dude.
I can handle it.
Yeah. Okay, well that was an interesting start. I didn't expect to see that guy again. I thought it was just going to be like, oh, he gave us the prompt to the quest and now he's gone. But that does not seem to be the case. Legacy of the... okay. Heart of Mystery. Legacy of the Ancients. Alright, we're still going to go to the makeshift lab first. Oh. Oh. Go to the Heart of Mystery. Yeah. Yeah, I do think that's gonna probably be the next big thing. We are going to pop this over. The arrival of a mysterious visitor. A lady who has come to Dresden on business has requested a private audience. She claims to have connections with one of the commander's retinue. Okay, well, all the more reason for us to return. Let me actually open this. This is something I keep forgetting to do, but I have been wanting to do for a while. Oh, right, we can't do it that way. We have to go... Oh, Woljif just still has Finian on. Well, no, Finian's always like in your inventory, right? Just gotta like. Not do what I thought it was gonna do. Did it? Turn it into a sickle. Equipped by Ember. Oh, do I have to have it equipped to myself or to... Right. Yeah, I think I have to actually be in a location to be able to talk to him. That's okay. Alright, what does it look like? It looks like we're gonna have to head down to the Heart of Mystery. But in order to do that, we need to go a very, very, very long way away. So, I guess let's just go ahead and teleport back to Dresden. And before we do anything else, we're gonna pop up to the Court of the Laughing Hearts. I think this is the plane. This is the plane. So I think some shit's going down here. Alright, what's up? Why do things not look great?
Can't make the demons wait.
Aranka, what the fuck's going on? I'm glad you came. Thal the Wallflower says, tearing himself away from some calculations. Something incredible is going on here. Ever since 3 new creations appeared in the court, the whole ridge has been shaking. Magic has been behaving very oddly, and everyone has been having strange dreams. We can all tell that something is going on, but what, we just don't know. The entire court has assembled. For the first time in quite a while, too. Usually someone's gone for a stroll, or others are off hunting demons. It might be hard for such a motley group to live in harmony, but we're trying our best. The court has brought us all together. Since we're all here, would you like to do something? You know, something you really want to do? Last time you did a thing like that, you made a garden appear on a barren rock. Something else is bound to happen this time. There's a tried and tested method for that. I do feel like there's a tried and tested method for that. Like, I feel like the character we're playing is you know, like a singer. I don't think we're going for the stop hiding, my little power. Yeah. Scarenthal and his Trents join in with enthusiasm. Kel Five Knives effortlessly adds a boisterous note to the song. This time, instead of trying to be the lead singer, Aranka simply weaves her voice into the chorus. And then, what happens? Uh-oh. Excuse me? Is it creating like a... Oh no, it's gonna lift it into the fucking sky! Oh! Okay? It can't be. Are we flying? More like floating. Wallflower is calm and collected compared to the others, but his eyes are alight in a way you've never seen before. Our court is now a floating island. Oh, K-Check, is there no limit to the wonders that happen around you and because of you? I don't fucking know. I didn't do this. Sure, we'll lean into it. Many more wonders lie ahead. Trust me. We do. Ilkas's voice is so ardent it could set brushwood ablaze. The other Free Crusaders echo his words. Careful, don't grow to fervor. I can't believe this is all for real. It's just awesome. But Wallflower, please tell me you have a couple levitation spells handy for us to get down safely. Oh shit, yeah. Okay, we're talking about Arushale. I never thought I'd meet someone like Arushale. She's a demon who wants to get better. She's been chosen by Desna, and she's incredible. The times we live in are terrifying, but when miracles like this happen, you just can't help but believe that hope is shining bright and the world is changing for the better. Okay, we've talked about all that stuff. Okay. Well, you know, how's it going, Kel? Demons aren't as cunning as devils. I think he said that multiple times, and every time I'm impressed by the audacity, the shade. Alright. Trying to just like fish and see if we could get something different. That was not the case. Cool. What? Place is so inspiring. It's with the tiny horse, my man. The mosaic created by Maestro Aventurin looks as delicate, and mysterious as the artist himself.
Here we go.
A magic harp made by Aranka's friends based on her sketch. The strings play Starward Gaze, the song of Elysium. Everything seems fine there. The Trent's Grove has developed surprisingly fast. The quartz magic must have something to do with it. Cure-all. Alright, well that's pretty neat.
Let's see what we can do.
Wait, what? Just go directly to the Citadel from here? Wow. Okay, let's do it. Let's go into the Citadel. That's the next place we needed to go anyway, so I guess that works out. It's kind of nice to be able to just move from one to the other. Bim, 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 bim. Do-de-do. Alright, what do we got going up? An older man in dusty traveling clothes waves at you. His face is tanned, but his gray eyes are bright. Commander? Aren't you the commander? Well met. My name is Lathamus the Antiquarian. I study ancient relics. Perhaps you've heard of me. Though if you haven't, it doesn't matter. An antiquarian? You sell anything? I'm very interested in people who sell things. Lathamus shrugs. Alas, I don't. They call me the antiquarian because of my love for ancient items that might otherwise seem mundane and useless. You understand the principles of archaeology. Sometimes even a shard from an old oil lamp is enough to shine a light on the darkness of history. I have never heard of you. I don't chase glory. It's enough for me to know that I bring knowledge to the peoples of Golarion. Some have used my discoveries to earn fame and fortune, but I remain a simple antiquarian. What do you want from me? I'm planning a rather dangerous expedition, and I will need the help of a strong, skilled warrior. Not without recompense, of course. I found an ancient map leading to a certain cave system, a dragon burial ground. But it wasn't merely a place where old dragons came to die. I have a theory that once upon a time a great battle took place in these caves and many relics and artifacts were left behind. You're waging a long and difficult war. Help me uncover the secrets of the dragon burial ground, and I will give you all of my savings. Believe me, I've earned a lot during my years of travel. All I need is for someone to clear the way down into the caves. Who knows what sort of demons inhabit that place now? I'd like to know the details. Of course, I'm willing to answer any questions you may have, because that seems suspicious as fuck. Why do you want me to get personally involved? You could just ask me to send an armed escort with you on this expedition. Lathamus looks around. Don't think I'm trying to disparage them, but they are ordinary soldiers after all. If we discover treasure down below, will they resist the allure of gold for the sake of science? Will they keep our expedition a secret, even if my competitors promise them huge sums of money? No, I'm sorry. I will only rely on someone who is trusted by the Queen. Okay. Where did you get this map of the Dragon Burial Ground? That just makes me just. I bartered it from a ranger in exchange for an amulet. The ranger wasn't keen on going deeper into the world wound, and I doubt he even understood how valuable this map might be for science. I dare say he made a poor bargain. Tell me more about your theory. I'm interested in dragon history from the days of Apsu and the creation of Dahak up to now. What is Apsu? Apsu the Waybringer, one of the oldest and mightiest creatures in existence. According to draconic lore, he and his mate, Tiamat, spawned the dragon gods who created the whole world. Apsu is the patron deity of all good and metallic dragons, so he is the Bahamut of Pathfinder. Gotcha. He remains a father figure to almost all dragons whom he loves as his children. He is numbered among the divine creatures which fought in the battle to defend all creation against Rovagug. Unsurprisingly, most of Apsu's worshippers are metallic dragons. Few non-dragons take up his cause, although honorable humanoids with an interest in draconic lore have taken up his faith from time to time. They typically wear a gold dragon's foot brooch or have custom-made equipment in the shape of a dragon's foot. Golarion lacks much of a centralized church of Apsu. The largest congregation of humanoid Apsu worshippers on Golarion is known as the Platinum Band, which maintains relatively small centers of worship in Opara and Absalom. Interesting. Dragons are reclusive creatures, and they don't enjoy discussing their history with strangers. Sure, we know about many historical conflicts involving dragons, but as for large-scale battles between dragons, they prefer to keep quiet about those, and thus we historians remain in the dark. And then, suddenly I find a map that identifies this cave system and its surrounding area as a dragon burial ground. But mass burial sites are so uncharacteristic of their kind. Dragons are reclusive by nature, both in life and in death. I assume an ancient battlefield awaits us there. But who fought whom, and for what cause? This is what we have to find out. Can you imagine? We could discover a brand new, hitherto unknown page of history. Apsu, Dahak, who are they? I know who they are now, but... Apsu is known as the god of metallic dragons. In the dawn of time, he was born from the purest waters, and together with his dreaded spouse, whose name I'm afraid to say, he sired many creatures in a multitude of worlds. His kingdom lies far beyond this world, among flying islands and wandering stars. Dahak, his proud and fearless son, was one of the first dragon gods. He chose the path of destruction instead of creation. He settled in hell, founding his own kingdom of flames and agony. Dahak fought alongside his father and the other gods to defeat Rovagug, yet after the battle he swore that one day he would return and destroy Apsu once and for all. He still dwells in his hellish palace, finding new ways to wreak havoc on Golarion, such as his uncontrollable nature. The Beast, the Great Destroyer, the World Breaker. Yeah, we've read that before. What do you hope to find in this burial site? I seek evidence that a raging battle was fought there. Perhaps also evidence of the reasons for such a conflict. Dragons would not gather together for such a large battle over some petty, inconsequential feud. Oh no. They must have had a serious reason. And that perhaps is the biggest mystery of all dragon kind. Yeah. Fine, I'll help you. Splendid. Fuck. I'm getting conned. Lathamus smiles, but the smile doesn't reach his observant gray eyes. I'm getting conned, but I want to know. I want to see it. He's gonna be a dragon. Or some shit. I shall immediately head to the cave entrance and await you there. I think I can handle this part of the journey, but as for the dangers that wait down below, I fear I know nothing about them. Bullshit. Can I roll insight? That's some horse shit. Rhea Neath. An old half-elf woman bows to you. She is stately despite her years, with gray strands in her carefully combed hair and a graceful figure. Rhea Neath, representative of Firidazzle & Co. Trading House in Nerosian, at your service. The woman hands you a business card printed on expensive paper with gold lettering. I have a formal offer for the merchants of Dresden regarding the procurement of construction materials. A more personal matter, which I'm afraid only you can help me with. Or you want to trade here? Yes, for a while. I have product samples of what our trading house has to offer. If you need something, you will easily find me in the fortress. But to be honest, I can discuss supplies with your subordinates. This is like an older camellia going on over here. What kind of personal matter? I would prefer not to talk about it here. Please, find me in the fortress. Then we'll talk. Alright, I will find you when I have time. Thank you. Fair enough. Seeking forgiveness? Uh-oh. What the fuck is going on here? What the hell? Several teenagers dressed in rags stand before you. Their dirty clothes make it clear that they have traveled far to get here. Or are these the children? Guys, these are not children. These are adults whose models have been shrunk. What the fuck? What the fuck? I forgot about the Child's Crusade. Yeah, these are not children. What is happening? They're tiny. Several teenagers dressed in rags stand before you. Their dirty clothes make it clear that they have traveled far to get here. A skeptical Anevia leads the procession. Looky who we have here. They've come all the way from Mendev. A miracle they didn't end up in a demon's maw. I'd give them all a thick ear and send them home, but I guess I felt sorry for the poor kids. We're so eager to see you. Eager as anything we were, says a slender girl with short hair. We've heard so much about you, how brave and kind you are, how you help everyone, defeat the demons, and always follow your heart, no matter what anyone says. We want to fight demons just like you do. We want to be free crusaders. Oh my god, no! You didn't ask your parents for permission, did you? I don't give a shit if they ask their parents for permission or not. It's still a bad idea. Early sunset, don't you have anything to say? Dealing with teenagers is hardly my domain, but I'll offer my opinion. Half measures won't do in this situation. You'll need to spell things out in black and white, if they're to understand at all. I'm reminded of a story about some people who, in an attempt to avoid getting genocided along with all the other local inhabitants of the land, dressed in old, dirty clothes and carried moldy bread to make it seem as though they'd come from far away and managed a peace treaty before the invaders found out about their deception. Oh, wow. That's like some deception level 100 style stuff. You didn't ask your parents for permission, did you? We don't have parents, says a pale-faced young gnome. We're orphans, all of us. Glenna's mother was a priestess in the Crusader party and died. The cultists killed my parents. We've all got stories like that. Why are these just tiny people? Why is there a gnome who's just the size of an actual gnome and then tiny adults? It's driving me insane. Ay, ay, ay. Glenna and me grew up in an orphanage at the Temple of Abadar in Nerosian. There was nothing good in that place for us, only rules and routines. The only priestess who liked us was even a little bit was Narita. The rest just barked orders at us and doled out punishments. We left nothing good behind. Put it that way. I'm not knighting them as free crusaders. No. Absolutely not. But they're orphans. So, you know, you can become free squires. Here we go. I suppose you could become free squires and help Aranka, Ilkus, and Wallflower in my court. It's a flying court now, by the way. I don't know how that's going to work out. One day it will be your turn to battle evil, but I hope we win this war long before that day comes. At least that'll be more fun than cleric training, mutters the gnome. Will it? I don't know that it will be. Suddenly his frown is replaced with a wide grin. But I've heard about all the wonders of your court. Is it true you have a little dragon and a magic garden? We'll be able to help the free crusaders that live there. Defend ourselves if the demons attack. Yeah. Let's go, guys. I don't feel good about that decision. I'll make sure they get there in one piece, grumbles Anevia. I have no idea how this is going to play out. Those helpers of yours on the ridge are still pretty much teenagers themselves. And again, they've been so lucky so far. Desna herself must be watching over them. That whole place is going to get massacred, and I'm going to feel real bad about it. Absolutely, Anevia. That's the good call. Please be the adult here, since I'm not. Okay, Jack, just in case, I'll send off a letter to this orphanage they did a runner from. Tell them what's what. No doubt the place is in an uproar. And as for you scamps, follow me. Aunt Anevia will tell you all you need to know about your new home. That's a big oof. That's a big oof. Oy, oy, oy.
Fun fact?
I would like to know a cereal fun fact.
Cereal? One of the only few foods that I do not like to eat.
Why?
The milk sticks to plastic spoon, and there's like a residue buildup as you eat it, so your spoon becomes textured. It just messes up the whole
I don't even want.
the whole thing.
I don't even want to hear your
I'd rather
methodology
it just taste
anymore.
like metal than have a
I don't-
textured spoon.
You crazy. I
You're
love you.
crazy.
I love you, but you're crazy.
It's true.
It's true. It's true.
Eat plastic. See?
True. I love you to death. Alright, so those were some interesting developments. Pretty excited about how that all is going. Really cool that our court is now flying in the air. That's pretty neat. I wonder if that will end up mattering at all, right? Like if we'll be able to like defend Dresden from the air because of the court, or if the court will end up being able to like, I don't know, go somewhere.
I can handle it.
Either way, though, that is going to be the end of this particular episode. I'm trying to run around and see if that lady is here that we were supposed to talk to in the fortress. That's going to be the end of this episode. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. We're going to keep playing. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time for more Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Bye-bye, everybody.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.